I'm Beauty Olowojaye, Virtual Assistant for Busy Professionals. Today, I'll show you how to manage emails like a pro using Gmail. Before you dive into cleaning up the inbox, it's important to first get a clear picture of what you're working with. Usually, I give my clients an instruction sheet. It's like I'm walking them through how to fill the form, why each section is important. For me, it helps to reduce back and forth questions like, what do you mean by this field? It makes the process easier. In the inbox management form, the goal is to collect everything you need upfront so you can manage the client's inbox smoothly and without constant follow-up. Now, the very first thing you need to do is actually get access to their inbox. In your intake form, ask how they prefer to share it, either by adding you as a delegate or securely sharing their login through tools like 1Password. Always explain that delegation is safer and more professional because they stay in full control and can limit or remove your access anytime without changing their password. So once your client has made you a delegate on their Gmail, that basically means you now have access to help manage their inbox. Now, if you ever need to show someone how to make someone else a delegate, here's exactly how to do it, step by step. I'm going to share my screen with you and walk you through it just like I would do for a client. Okay, so at the top right corner, you click on the gear icon and then see all settings. Then accounts, click on accounts and import. Then scroll all the way down to grant access to your account. Then click on add another account. Of course, Google wants to verify if you're the one. So after verification, then you type the email of the person you want to delegate to. Then hit next step. Then send email to grant access. Click on send email to grant access. And then that's it. So this is the message you receive when your client grants you access to their inbox. Now we are going to dive in on how to manage an inbox properly in just 5 steps. For the sake of illustration, I'll be using my personal inbox. Obviously, I can't use a client's inbox. It's just an email I use for personal applications and, it's not for work or anything serious. Let's assume this inbox is for a client, and from the form they filled, you figured that what they mostly have are newsletters and notifications from apps they use, receipts from Uber, purchases, banks, boats, etc., job applications and replies, and the inbox is messy, so important replies get buried. So what's the goal? The goal is to keep important emails like job replies, personal messages, visible in the inbox. That's their priority right now. Move all low priority emails like newsletters, receipts, notifications out of the inbox automatically. Organize everything neatly so you can find it fast. So I'm going to share my screen again to show you in 5 steps how to manage this inbox properly. Start with a cleanup. You don't have to overthink, but whatever you are doing, just make sure you have your client's approval. In this inbox, there are over 2,000 messages and over 20,000 archives, and the client wants everything that's not important cleaned up. You can decide to archive. Archiving takes them out of the inbox, but keeps them saved in all mail. Also, you could delete if you have your client's approval. You just have to go through them manually. Or not, you could delete with filters, just like how I've been doing. So I'm going through them manually, checking if there's anything important. So I'll just keep deleting and deleting. Still deleting. I'm using another filter. I keep deleting until there's nothing left. Okay, seeing that I have below 70 messages in the inbox right now, I still have to delete, but right now I'll go to archive. Archived messages are in all mail by the right. So I'm going to unsubscribe from newsletters that are not important. I'm unsubscribing because I don't want these clients to receive messages like this anymore. Step 2 is to create simple folders. Labels. Okay, folders. Yeah, labels. They are similar. They are quite similar. To create a folder, all you have to do is to click on the plus icon close to labels and type the name of the folder you want to create, and that's it. So because there isn't much messages in the inbox, I'll go to the archived messages to drag few messages to each folder. I'm doing this just for the sake of illustration, so you could actually drag them to each folder. Let's say when your client opens their inbox, you want them to see these two messages as a must read. You could create a new label and type must read, just like you're seeing on screen. And then create a new label. That's it. Using a label, you could also show them that although both messages are a must read, but one of them is under the category of job applications and replies. Now you could also use stars alongside labels. To use a star, click on the gear icon, click on general, scroll all the way down till you see all stars, click on it, and then make sure it's in use, and then save changes. Click on save changes. Now what I want you to do is to create a system that works for you and your client. You could say red is urgent, yellow is an FYI, blue is for personal news. Let's say certain to-dos are more urgent than others. Rather than creating several labels, you could just star them to make them stand out. To create a filter, go to Settings, click on Filters and Blocked Addresses, then click on Create a New Filter. Or you could also create a filter by going to your search bar at the top of your inbox. Click on that arrow. Because these clients' priority are mostly replies from job applications, to create a filter for every incoming email that contains the word application, resume, interview, or jobs at Indeed.com. We're going to, click on search, sorry. Okay, we're going to create a filter. Obviously, you want to see it in your inbox, so you're not going to skip inbox. Then choose a label. Of course, job applications and replies. You could also star it because you want it to stand out. And then that's it. To create a template, go to Settings. Click on See All Settings. Click on Advanced. and click on Enable Template. Make sure you click on Save Changes. Go ahead and click on Compose. If you send the same kind of email every day, save it as a template. Gmail lets you write it once, save it, and reuse it. You can send your client a daily or weekly summary. Let them know what came in, what needs action, and what you handled. Even just 4 to 5 bullet points is enough. You can send it from your own email so it lands fresh in their inbox. Or if you decide to send it from their email, then you could create a filter for daily summary. And then whenever you send them a summary from their email, it can land in the folder Daily Inbox Summary. Okay, this is just a bonus. You don't have to try and read every single email. The goal is to spot the important stuff and make the inbox feel lighter and easier for your client. Okay? So you are not a robot, you're a smart filter. Okay. So that's it for today. Please leave a comment if you want the exact filter or label setup that I use, or you want recommendations. Also, please make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you.